Okay, so here is a lesson on how to do orthographic drawings. You can see this is an isometric drawing right up here, 3D model. All right. So what I'm going to do, this is really hard to look through a Chromebook to draw with. This is your front view. All right. So it is all of this. Okay. So that correlates with this one. Here's your front view. Okay? That's if you look at this part like that. If you look at it this way, that's considered the right side. Alright, I'll put an R here. And we'll shade this in. You're only going to see these two faces, right? Because everything else is blocked out. So that one's right over here. Right up here. Okay? And then we have the top view, which is you looking down. So top. And then we're going to do a whole lot of dots in there. Pretty much the faces that are no longer, or are missing a pattern. Okay? So we'll do that. And that one goes over here. Okay? Now, I know, and sorry about the zooming. I don't know what the deal is with that. I'll be honest with you. So we got your front view, your right side, and your top. Front, top, right side. Okay, those are the three views that we're going to be focused on in tech class this year. So these super dark lines that you see already, these are called object lines. Okay? So those are object lines. That's all good. So what we're going to be focusing on is, let's start with the front view here. The front view is complete, and the top view and the right view are missing some lines. So what we want to do is we want to take our straight edge and we want to draw what are called projection lines. Okay? So what they are is they're super, super light. Notice I'm using a pencil, by the way. Don't turn anything in pen. Okay? And I'm just going to go there. So that kind of, it's the bottom. All right, let's see if I have anything around here. All right, so say something like this is the front view, and you turn it like that, the bottom is still viewed as a line. Okay? All right, so what we're going to do is we got to find out where these lines are going. So we're going to draw projection lines from every intersection. Again, really hard to draw through a Chromebook. Okay, every intersection you see, every corner that you see. Okay. Again, these lines are super, super light. Much lighter than the object lines. So you'll notice, actually, see, I messed up. Tech is all about mistakes. These lines, they have to go all the way through. You have to go all the way through the views. Okay? So you got that corner going all the way through, that corner going all the way through, and through. Okay? So, we're going to do the same thing coming up like this. Okay? So this line is going to come all the way through. All the way through. All the way through. All the way through. Alright? So now our projection lines are done. Projection lines. Okay? And object lines. Perfect. Okay? Now you'll notice these lines, they come all the way through. You'll notice in the top view, you can actually see those. So what we're going to do, this should be interesting, we're going to erase. Since they're super light, it's not going to take much effort to erase, which is also why we use pencils in this class. Okay? And erasable pens aren't very good at this. Somebody always says, what about an erasable pen? They're no good. Throw them away. Use a pencil. Okay? So we're just going to darken these ones in. to create more object lines. Okay? So, those are our object lines. Now if you come over to the right side view, you can see, if you turn this, you can see this line right there. So we're going to darken this one in. Okay. I don't know. Okay, erase all of these so that the drawing is nice and clean. I'm going to do the best I can because nobody likes perfection. Okay. All right. So we got that one. It's kind of dark. Okay, I'm going to darken it even more. There we go. So that way, that's object line. Now, here's the tricky one. This one. If, you know what? Hold on. You got this one. See on this triangle, if you turn it on this side, you can see that line right there. Okay? But if you turn it this way, you can't see that line. It's back here. Does that make sense? This line right here, turn it that way, you can see it as a line. Turn it this way, and you can't see it because this face is in the way. Same situation here. You can't see the line that's back here, right? Or this line right here. You can't see either one of those if you're looking this way because all of this is in the way. So what you're going to do okay, so we're going to do that. Erasing our projection lines again. And these lines are called a hidden line. Okay, and they are represented, if my eraser will work for me here. Can you see that? It's like a dashed line. Here, I'll draw it down here just for an example. Alright, so that's what it should look like. It's just a little sloppy in there. My projection lines weren't light enough, I guess. Alright, so that completes our orthographic drawing of this block right here. Okay? So what I want you to do, one of us teachers will give you directions on what we want you to do, but it's going to be finish this, get these lines in here in the right location. All right, make sure this object line is above that hidden line. All right.